Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody has their coffee this morning. Here, Miss Kayak, this is for you. Yummy. How is everybody this morning? Oh, gotta mute. There we go. Hey, cake, no eat day with a cherry on top and more. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? Got some hot coffee going on? You just had yours? This is my first cup of the day. It's so good. Let me mute the other side. Be right back. All right. Hey, Byron. Good morning. Hi, Miss Southern Belle. I only drink one cup. That's it. And actually, this is a big cup. So this is all I have. I'm actually kind of sensitive to caffeine. Catching bots. Good morning, Miss Kayak. Did you get your latte? Are you a moderator? Oh, well. Well, you know what? You are now. This is this new feature here. What does it mean by it's a different moderator feature? First time I've seen that. Hey, cruising is fun. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Peter. Oh, that's a lot of coffee. I think this holds like 2 cups of coffee. So, good morning, Homestead Aquarius. Good morning, everybody. 3 cups would be too much. I'll be bouncing off the walls if I had 3 cups of coffee. Good morning, Paul. Everybody got their coffee? Oh, it's probably in the evening time for you, Paul. No, it's still early for you. Yeah, I only have 1 cup, which is actually 2 cups, and that's it. I can't drink coffee after 12 o'clock. I won't be able to sleep, believe it or not. It's 3 o'clock there? Okay, well, you can still have maybe some decaf coffee. That's about all I can have. So, your roommate is high without coffee? Oh, hey, Dan, how are you? Yeah, I've never seen that before, Dan. This new feature, when you add a moderator, it says moderator and something else. I can't remember what it said. Let me see what it says. It says add is managing moderator and add a standing moderator. That's a new feature in StreamYard. I've never seen that before. They just started yesterday. Explain it to me. What does it mean? If anybody wants to come up, let me drop the link. Byron, you want to come up and have you some coffee? I'm going to drop the link in chat here. Good morning, Wade. How are you? All right, there is the link for StreamYard. I will pin it on top. Okay, let's pin this thing. Come on, pin. There we go. There we go. So anybody wants to join me, just click onto that link and bring up your coffee. You better have coffee because this is coffee chat. I'm not sure why Nightbot is not working, but go ahead and if you want to drop your link, type in woman. StreamYard likely want to follow. That's actually, oh, okay. Yeah, it was just on the YouTube side. Temporary mod. Okay. Well, that kind of bites. Let me, I'm not sure why my Nightbot is not working here. Let's go see here. Okay, StreamYard, Woman Outdoors. Let's type in Nightbot. Come on, Nightbot. Oh, it's actually not Nightbot. It must be StreamYard. Oh, let's see here. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Well, beer is okay. Who is having beer this morning? No, it's a little early. Unless you're in the UK, beer is way too early. Is this your Verizon network? No, Peter, I'm on my Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's what you use. Now, Dan, I'm with you. I don't drink either. I drink these, and I love my bubblies or the AHA. If you ever heard of those? Yeah, those are good because I don't drink or eat anything sweet. Although I have a video coming out with Lazy Days who sent 3 jars of jam. Oh my goodness, they are so good too. Hey, Mark, welcome in. Welcome in. You got your coffee? Yes, it's working. All right. So you can type in woman and it will drop your link for you. Everybody reach out and connect. There's some awesome channels in here. Now, Peter, yeah, I don't use Verizon. I use my Wi-Fi. Dennis the Menace. Oh, that's an old show. Yeah, last week we were talking about a lot of old shows. It brings back some memories, you know. Actually, it's not really flavored. Water is kind of like I say like seltzer water with a tad bit of flavoring in it, and it's actually very good. I'm used to it, you know. I get like 6 different flavors and I alternate them. But yeah, bubblies and or buble and ahas, they're really good. I love those things. So yeah, type in woman and drop your link and have your coffee. And I dropped a link upstairs there for link for StreamYard. See, I haven't had enough coffee yet. Missed the 250 celebration Paul did with the dance on it. I must have missed it too. When did you have it, Dan? I was on a ton of live streams yesterday. Hey, Gingsman, welcome in. Okay, that's okay, Shirley. Don't be texting and driving. You know, I don't know how's everybody's weather. It's just cold here. This looks like Putsakani Phil saw his shadow, so we got 6 more weeks of winter, which I really wouldn't call this a winter this year. I mean, this is the worst winter. I can't say it's the worst winter, but this is one of the mildest winters I have seen. It's the lake didn't freeze, so there was no ice fishing this year. So I didn't get no ice fishing videos out. No, I haven't done any hot camping yet. So I'm going to try to do hot camping next week, but it's going to be in the mud. So it's not going to be any snow. So, yeah, I'm going to do some hot tent camping next week. And hey, Sue. Hey, CSR Clips. Welcome in. Welcome in. Get your coffee. Get your coffee. Everybody reach out. You been to that lake behind you? Actually, no, it's not in Canada. It's actually Lake Erie. It actually goes into Lake Niagara because I'm about 2.5 hours from Tuber Chat. So if you guys know who Tuber Chat is, he's in Canada, Toronto, and we used to go like weekends, every weekend to Canada. But yeah, to see the falls. But hey, I love knives. Welcome in. How were you today? Doing okay? Yeah, it does look very similar. Yeah, Lake Erie is one of the smallest lakes there is. I think Superior is the largest. and or the deepest one. We are small lake, but we have a beautiful lake. We have one of the best 5 sunsets in the U.S. It is beautiful. That's okay, Homestead Aquarius. You gotta work. I do that too at work sometimes. Sometimes when somebody has a premiere I really want to see, I'll go into the bathroom at work and I will actually watch it. Good morning, Dan. How are you? Dan, I know you got snow. Morning, Sheena. Yeah, I'm gonna have to travel somewhere for some snow because this is weird. I think I've used my snowblower one time. One time. So I'm gonna camping next week, but it's not gonna be any snow. Are they already going to freezer? No, no, they're actually not frozen. They do go down deep. They go down below the ice line. And they're pretty lethargic. Yeah, Dan, I'm gonna have to come up to you. Yeah, they're not frozen, but they're pretty like, oh well, very lethargic. So there was a time where years ago, me and my dad used to go ice fishing, and we had a shanty out there, and the lake was frozen so solid that you could actually drive in it. Oh, Peter, you going out to Colorado? You going to hike on the Rockies? How is my cat getting bigger? I wish I could bring her down here, but she's really not allowed down in the basement. Lucy needs to go to BR back soon. Hey, yeah, Dan, you're very close to me. We got to hook up and, go out to Lake Erie Bluffs. Yeah, because that's a very pretty area. So next week I'm either going to do hot tent camping, or I found a really awesome place that is hey DJ, welcome in. A really awesome place that's a treehouse that you camp in. But I consider that more glamping, and I haven't done any glamping this year, so I have a time where I just don't camp. I glamp, like sleeping in a bed, and cooking on a fire, but where am I from again? Erie, PA. Far north as you can go in Pennsylvania. I'm actually an hour from Ohio, and I'm an hour from New York, so I'm right in between. Yeah, I love my hot tent. It's great. I mean, I use it all winter, but it hasn't been really cold. But regardless, I'm going to use it next week, or I'm going to go to this tree house. It's pretty cool. If you ever get a chance, download this app called HipCamp, and it will tell you all the different places that you could camp out on people's property. And like last time I was in Allegheny, and the up on top of the mountain was somebody's acres of land. So it was pretty cool, because I want to get down to that river before summer, because summertime usually places are booked everywhere. And the forest that I like so much, believe it or not, the entrance into it is closed. So, hey, Red Scout, welcome in. Put on women and woman, not women, woman, and it will drop your link for you. And you can also type in weather. Like, hey, American Honey, welcome in. You could type in weather, and it will give you the weather. So you got 34 degrees. The wind is blowing. Wow, the humidity is high. Hey, John, welcome in. Oh, glamping can be fun. I mean, it's a change from actually packing up all this gear. Hey, Gallivanting, how are you? No problem. Thank you for coming in. Got to take care of your grandchildren. No location. Oh, you got to type in weather and either your zip code or your city, Dan. Red Scout, my Nightbot is pretty cool, except for sometimes if you type in woman too long, it not show up. So there's Miss Southern. Yeah, there we go. Everybody got the coffee? Your temperature is 0. Wow. You are cold. Let me see what my weather is. If you don't want to give your city, just type your zip code in there. Hey, Dark Shadows. Oh my goodness, that was one of my favorite movies as a favorite show as a kid. So it's 26 degrees here. The humidity is 55%. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's supposed to be real frigid tomorrow. And then it's funny, Saturday's supposed to be 41. This is true, Red Scout. Very true. But, artificial intelligence is going to be everywhere, and I don't think it'll ever stop. Yeah, it's pretty chilly here, but it's not 0. Madison, 29 degrees. That's not too bad. You're a little warmer than us. But, yeah, this is really weird winter. I mean, it's usually frigid cold, and it usually about 2 feet of snow by now. But Joplin, I think that's Missouri, 30 degrees. Ooh, that's a heat wave. That is a heat wave. So Saturday is supposed to be rain and 41. So you know what happens if the next day is cold, we got ice. You have a paranormal researcher and investigator? Yeah, I used to love Dark Shadows, though. That every day at 3 o'clock, rush home from school and watch it. Barnabas Collins. 45, man, you got a heat wave. Yeah, and then we have one snowstorm, and that was it. I used the snowblower. Actually, I used the snowblower twice. Nothing else. And it's funny because last year I didn't get a snowblower because I was like always shoveling. So I said, you know what, this year I'm getting a snowblower. Didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. The DJ D, who is? Oh my goodness, DJ, it is warm where you're at. Wow. Okay, I am so sorry, Byron. I didn't mean to leave you in that cold basement.
I've only been there for about 30 seconds, so you're good.
Okay. All right, Dan, that is good. Get the kids to school. Thank you very much. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up for me.
Super cold basement.
Super cold. It is actually. Right. I usually stream out in the garage, but my Wi-Fi is so horrible. So I got an extender, and it still, goes in and out. So what I did was come down the basement, got a little desk, little chair, and it's not too bad down here.
That's good.
But it's at least I got my Wi-Fi, which is right above me. So
that's the important part, right? You can freeze, but you got to have your Wi-Fi.
Gotta have Wi-Fi, Hey, Jerry. Madison Square Gardens is a cool place. Yeah, I used to work in New York City for 18 years. And, I lived in Jersey. I was a little transplant Jersey girl. Oh, yeah, I thought he predicted 6 weeks more of winter. What did Punxsutawney Phil predict?
It's a good question. I don't know.
I thought he predicted 6 more weeks of winter. Yeah. That's cool, Paul. I can't wait to see it. Over there, Paul's over in UK, and you guys make sure you reach out to him. Drop your link before you leave, Paul. He has some awesome videos. Yes, we're not having any storms. I believe people who normally don't get snow and ice are getting it this year. It's just going around us, everywhere, up, down, but not through us anymore. Yes, he predicted 6 more weeks.
There you go.
We're not getting any snow, so all I'm doing this year is camping in the mud.
Right?
I should I should name all my videos Camping in the Mud Part 1,
Yeah,
Part
camping in the
2,
mud and making mud pies.
making mud pies. Yeah, every place I've gone to this year is just mud.
Do you put something down before you put your tent down? Like
Yes,
a tarp
I
or
use
something?
a ground sheet underneath there, but my hot tent doesn't have one. It's open underneath there.
Right.
So I just set my stove and my cot in there. And if it's a lot of snow, I'll just stomp it down with my snowshoes, which I
Yeah.
haven't used those either this year.
So for
I
those
haven't
of
used
us
my
that don't
sled.
go camping, what is a hot tent, or what qualifies as a hot tent?
It's like a teepee shaped tent. It has a little hole where you stick your pipe out, and it's got a stove, and it's really not that big. It'll fit wood maybe this long in it. You chop up wood and put it in there, and I mean it can get up to like 70 degrees in there. So, but you got to feed it, and usually about 3 o'clock in the morning it dies out, and then you wake up frigid cold. So yeah, that's a hot tent. Some people have canvas style, and some people have different styles. But yeah, you just stick the pipe right out the hole and fire it up.
And some of them have it insulated too, right? Insulated walls on some of them, like a
Yes,
thin layer.
yeah. Those cost about $1,000,000. Yeah, they're very expensive, but yeah, a lot of people can convert their tent, but you got to be careful because the side's not made for like sparks or something hitting it
Right.
from the fire. And yeah, you want to be really careful. I usually keep a smoke and a carbon monoxide detector in there, so just in case something happens, it'll wake me up. I had one time where I was in very windy conditions, and the pipe flew up. And of course, your first instinct is to grab it. Oh my gosh, I burnt the heck out of my hand.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I keep one glove on during the night, so just in case that happens. Hey Nora, aren't you supposed to be working, girl?
Hey Nora, what's going on?
Nora
Else said hello
should
too earlier.
She should be working.
Traveler. Oh, she is. She's always working.
Yeah. All right. I love knives. Thank you so much for coming in. You have a blessed day also. Yeah, hot tents are a lot of work to keep warm, but if you get the tent nice and warm before you go to sleep, usually, like I said, about 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
it'll usually die down. She's working and lurking.
There you go.
Are you learning anything today? I think she's in class this week.
Oh, good.
She's doing some kind of class.
Hopefully she's taking notes. Good notes, right?
No, she's in here. She's in chat. She's not taking any notes. Oh, she says quick. Yeah. I have gone into the bathroom at work and watched somebody's premiere or something. I usually won't say anything because if I start typing, of course, then everybody says hi. And one time my boss said, "Are you okay in here?" Yes, I'm fine. Hey, flipping crazy. How are you?
The other thing I've seen with those hot tents, sometimes people use little foam pads that kind of interlock, and they'll put them down inside there, so they'll have like kind of a insulated floor.
Yes, you can do that too, but I would worry about that because I put actually a welder's blanket underneath my stove,
right?
Just in case it starts to spark or embers start flying out. So that kind of helps a little bit.
Is your stove like completely enclosed, or does it have an open end to it?
No, it's enclosed. It has a little glass door, and it's not really big. You can like Google One Tigris, and it's called the Wild Wild West 3W tent. Good morning, Krubby. Good morning, Sasquatch.
Those are nice because they're easy to move.
Yes, yeah, when they cool down. And they actually get hot enough for you to cook on top of it too.
That's awesome.
So you could sit your coffee on there to make or some. You cannot sit anything like a cast iron on there. It's just not made for that.
Right.
some people have those huge ones, and yeah, they're very expensive. But mine wasn't too bad. I got mine on Black Friday last year.
What's your favorite camping setup?
I love hammock camping. I love hammock camping, and I have hammock camped in the winter. Long as you got a nice warm sleeping bag and a underquilt. But I haven't been camping this year because last year my underquilt gave out and I ended up on the ground. So I haven't had a chance to fix it, but I'll have it up and running before spring.
Do you ever watch a YouTuber channel, Steve Wallace? Have you ever seen him before? Okay.
Stealth camping.
Yeah, he's got some cool hammocks that he tries that are really nice.
Yeah, he just lost his wife recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember when he started out, he used to go to some wild places, stealth camping. Yeah. What skill do I have? Well, I use a lot of cast iron, John, but I can't remember the name of it. They're a bushcraft company, and they make some really good stuff. But Steve Wallace he's a trip though. He's goes to places that like really,
Mm-hmm.
and he gets away with it. I mean, I think one time he was at a police station.
Yeah, he was nearby in the woods. Yeah, ones I like where he's out in the middle of nowhere. Those are the ones I enjoy the most.
Right. Yeah, I've seen him in some places that I was thinking about doing it, and I was trying to pick a spot, and there is a place called Hilton Gardens, really like a 5-star hotel, and doing it in the back where they have their charging station for their Tesla, and just going in the morning and having breakfast.
Yeah. Unpaved Explorer said Sea to Summit has a good skillet. Sea to Summit has some pretty good stuff. I've tried some of their stuff.
They do have some good stuff. But I have to say, I upgraded my sleeping pad, and on the second time using it, it popped a hole.
Oh. How did it pop a hole?
I don't know how it
like
popped a hole.
At the seam, or?
I don't know where it is yet. I got to run a tub of water and put it in there because I don't see anything visible. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it just, I'm like, I woke up in the middle of the night. I'm like, why am I so close to the ground? That was before I got this cot, though. This cot is, he's a cool fellow. Stick around where he doesn't want to sneak. What is that? Oh, yeah, it's Steve Wallace. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, how's it going?
Yeah, Randy, I am not lost in the woods. Yeah, it's probably leaking from the seam, but the only way to really tell is for me to dip it in some water and see where it bubbles up. But
yeah, the other thing, I can't remember what I was watching, but one of them, they said, hey, whenever you pull your sleeping bag out, make sure you fluff it up really good because a lot of the stuffing or the inner insulation gets pulled away or pushed away from the actual foot area. And so you have to push a lot of it back. And if you don't, it will be cold. Your feet will be cold.
Yeah, that's most of it. I do not like mummy bags. I just feel so constricted in a mummy bag. So I get one that's like, I got one that's like in between. And then I have my old military sleep system, and it's good to 20 below zero. So it is really warm, but it is very heavy. That's why she tests for. Actually, that's a good way to test for gas leaks, especially when you're changing your propane tank on your grill. You put like a little soapy water on the thing.
Yep, you can look for bubbles.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, everybody type woman in and it will drop your channel. So everybody reach out. There's some awesome channels in here.
Here, I'll test it out.
Test it out. Hey, Linda, welcome in. Good morning.
Is it going to work? There it is.
There it is. It's funny is that I know a lot of people have Nightbot in their stream that says it. And I got to get with Devil Dog because I can't figure it out. And he's the guru, you know.
You know how to add comments or anything like that for Nightbot?
Um, there is let me see, Nightbot. I go
That's
to
the way to do it.
the commands and hit custom, and the only thing I have set up is woman and weather.
Oh, okay.
So you can hit weather in your zip code and see woman, see your weather.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to test it to program it for it to say in the stream for if you want to drop your link.
Right. You have to get with him and see. Hello, Linda. Good morning. Good morning.
There we go. I think you got to give it a second before you type it. If a lot of people type woman at the same time, it won't drop them all. Okay, I got flipping crazy, but it didn't get somebody else above it.
Yeah.
Hey, Baker, welcome in.
Unpaved Explorer, you'll have to type it in again because there's another person at the same time that you entered it. So
yeah, John, type it in again, and then it will pop up. I think it's like, what, 5 seconds or something?
It could be. It looks like a little bit of a delay. Yeah, it's about 5 seconds.
Randy says, don't forget to hit the like button, even if you don't like me.
Well, Randy, it's not about you. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Randy.
Hit the thumbs up, guys, down below here.
Yeah, don't hit the thumbs down.
Please.
Actually, I don't think it really matters if you hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, as long as you view it.
Hey, it's an action, right? It shows some kind of interest. Thumbs up helps more, though.
Well, you know what's something funny? Last night, after I was on JJ Drones Live, I'm sitting here playing around. I was like, you know what? Everybody's talking about do these shorts. Let me do this little short. I did this little short, horribly made, just crappy made, and I posted it. Do you know that thing in 2 hours hit 1K? It's almost up to 1,200.
You should do one of just a small one, like really short, of just cooking some breakfast in a skillet.
That's what I did.
Oh, cooking, yeah? Okay.
It was called shrimp on the campfire, and it was horribly made because I didn't have it vertical, so it was hard to make it short because everything is vertical on it.
Right.
And I was like, oh, this is crappy. This is probably going to get like 10 views, and I'm like, what? I got up this morning, it's like 1,000 views on this. I was like, okay, I can make more crappy videos.
Well, I mean, how else do you learn, right? By trying. So you tried it, and now you know what to do to make it a little bit better next time.
Exactly. Because it actually 6 hours watch time. So I'm like,
great.
Really?
That's awesome.
Sheena watched it. It's crappy, isn't it, Sheena?
Hey, I don't think it's bad. I just watched
it's like off-centered and everything because vertical is how you're supposed to do it,
right?
So I said, okay, finally the analytics has gotten in my favor.
Yeah, it's a little bit off-center, but it still looks good though. It shows what you need to see.
46 seconds, I mean, that wasn't bad. And I did it on iMovie. I didn't even do it on any kind of editing program. I just clip, paste, threw in some song I just found real quick, and it's like posted it. I was like, oh, wow. I can make a lot of crappy little short videos.
Oh.
I heard that you can get monetized if you get 5 million or 10 million.
10 million. So 10 million. Either you get 10 million views that qualifies you if you only do shorts, but the same amount of hours if you do videos, so you can get qualified for either one. So if you never do videos and you're just a shorts channel, then you can get qualified by shorts. That's how they do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
your shorts, even though like your watch hours, it doesn't matter which one you get. Is that what it means? Or you combine?
Yeah, you get qualified for watch hours or for the 10 million views.
Okay.
Yep.
So you can't combine the two of them as far as watch hours are concerned.
What do you mean by combine?
Well, say if I have a short that got like 6 million views, that count towards my watch hours?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think it does. I could be wrong there. I don't know for sure. I'll just put it that way.
Huh. Good morning, Rick. Big Tiny, how are you?
Miss LB, Mr. Stones. I guess I'm Mr. Stones, right?
Yeah, you're Mr. So we got Mr. and Mrs. Everybody else just got Sheena, Jailbait, Aquarius, Randy, Flippin, Unpaved, Linda,
Yeah.
all. That's a good way to. That's a really good way to cover it. Hey, Black Guns and Gardens, welcome in.
They probably don't even know what our names are. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what's funny is that I started writing people's names down, so because it's so hard. It's like,
oh yeah,
I kept calling Paul Allen and Alan Paul, and they're like, no, this. They finally corrected me. They let me go for the longest.
Just combine it. Just call it Paul Allen and say hello, Paul Allen, to both of them. You're good.
Alan Paul. Okay, thanks, Wade. Yes, it does not count. Yes, it does not count.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a ripoff.
That's the way they do it.
Hey, MB Heritage, welcome in. You have to multitask. So I wanted to let you guys know there's a quick little announcement. There's a rendezvous in Pennsylvania in June. I went to the one last year. So anybody that is in the area of Ohio or maybe even lower New York, Western New York, there is a big rendezvous for all the YouTube creators. We actually had one person came from North Carolina and one person came from Illinois. So if anybody's in the area, reach out to Freezer Bound Outdoors and get all the information. It is fun. I mean, you bring some food and we play. We have a fishing competition, wood cutting competition, starting fire. Bring your kids too, because they got like a zip line. They have a swimming hole for them, and we have giveaways for the kids and the adults. So yeah, it's a blast. John, Unpaved Explorer was there, and Rick from Big Tiny, he was there. And he says, none will do a hot challenge. I will. Okay. I did the hot cheese ball last year and about died, but I'm talking one little cheese ball. One little cheese ball.
Oh, man.
Like, Now, so if you got a fish eating competition, now we catch them and throw them back in. But I can't remember who won last year. I think it was maybe Off the Hook or Sunfish King. They both came in.
So where's this get together or meetup?
It is in Clarion, Pennsylvania. So okay. It's close to Pittsburgh. So if you're in that area and put their link up, you have to go to their channel and then it redirects you to their Facebook.
Have you created an event page on Facebook?
He has. Yeah, yes, okay. He has. Yeah.
That'd be a cool one to start kind of sharing. That way you can get a little bit more momentum there and a lot more people know about it. They can plan for it.
Let me see. Somebody want to type in Big Tiny when they find Freezer Bound Outdoors link. Can I? Yeah, I'm sure you can make it. Oh yeah, John. John got me on video doing it.
Ooh, that would be a good short.
Yeah, he did the Freezer Bound Little Nitro Gummy Challenge last week with his wife, Renee.
Some people are glutton for punishment.
Yeah, I like spicy, but I don't like the like you can't taste the food type spicy. No,
right. Yeah, it's so hot it basically numbs your mouth, your taste buds.
Yeah. No, Miss Southern Belle, if I do a potato sack raise, I'd be in the hospital. There you go. Randy dropped it. I am going to pin that to the top. Where we go? Freezer Bound. Okay, yes. They're really nice people too. Very nice people. And
is that what the meet is on that page?
Yeah. Dan, just look at it. I pinned it on top. It's June 2nd and 3rd. You can come in anytime on Friday. We've had people come in with their rooftop tents. You do have to bring a tent or RV or something. Geo Outdoors brought his little RV. So, I mean, their property is, they got acres and acres of property. They even provide 2 little toilets outdoors. So you don't have to TT in the woods.
Did they have like a little video on the meetup or anything like that?
Yeah, last year they had a video of all of us. So yeah, and they also have an archery that you can do archery on. Yeah, Ted was the winner. Yeah, Jeff. Ted was the winner. Yeah, he's about he's from Jeff, he's 2.5 hours from me. It took me 2 hours to get there. And Geo Outdoors is about an hour from me. So that's a nice little drive across 80, I believe. Hey, Don, good to see you. Hey, Annie Finn, welcome in. Good morning. Yeah, it's so much fun now. We got hit by really bad, like a microburst storm. We were going to do a fire making contest. We weren't able to do it this year. Dan, I will send you the info. Byron, did you get my sticker?
Yes, I did. I was like, wait.
Oh, okay.
I got some stickers. I was trying to remember who I got it from. Yes, I got one.
Okay.
You. Thank you so much for that, by the way.
Yes, I sent one over probably 3 months ago to Al Chafe.
Uh-huh.
I figure Canada would take a while.
Oh, I had to reach for it. Okay. I got it right there.
All right, Woman Outdoors. Hey, Dave, good to see you.
Maybe not. Okay. It's not wanting to focus in, but
I think it's on my profile picture. But yeah, Dan, you'd have a blast. I mean, it is so much fun there. Now, I brought a green bean dish, and I made some spicy deviled eggs. And there will be all kind of food, deer, beaver, bear, like food that you, right. Chris City Sticker, Chris made bear sloppy joes, and I am going to tell you, it was so good. Bear sloppy joes.
I've had bear chili.
You made deer chili?
No, I said I've had bear chili once.
Oh, okay. I loved it, and of course there's deer sausage, and they made deer hamburgers. The
You're
only thing
here, LB, you gotta stop.
You make horsey eggs, everybody. Oh, okay. Well, if you're in the area, come on down or up, over. I'm not sure what direction.
Never heard of horsey eggs.
What is horsey eggs? Yeah, I don't know what horsey eggs are.
Like horseradish or something like that?
Possibly. Susan, tell me what horsey eggs is. You're going to try to make it there? Good.
Horsey deviled eggs? I bet that's what it is. Yeah, horseradish sauce. At least that's what I'm looking up. I see it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
You're going to be in Hermitage, February 24th. Yeah, it's a little far down.
Unpaved Explorer asked a question there. Did you see that?
Let me see. Okay, here we go. All right, John says he has a bunch of used outdoor gear. You know what? If you have an REI near you, the REI outdoor store, they will take used gear and give you money for it. So they're real big outdoor store. So if you have one near you, they will definitely take it from you, or you could donate it. Well,
Yeah, a veterans thrift store. Those are good too.
Yeah, because they have a lot of groups, hiking groups for the PTSD people, and so she says horseradish.
Right.
Oh, on. Lisa, you know what? Okay, flipping crazy. See, there I go again. It's Lisa. Lisa, not Susan. Well, you're Susan Lisa, okay? Or Lisa Susan.
Like my mom says when she's trying to name me or one of my siblings, she's like, "Yeah, you know who you are. Come here."
Or she so just starts naming names
yeah,
down the
a
line.
whole list. She's like, wait, did I even get your name?
I know.
Oh,
I get everybody mixed up. Hey, Dave. I know. I think I already said hi. Big Tiny's going to be bringing beer brats, beer sausage with blueberries, cheese sticks. Oh my goodness, that sounds good.
I wasn't hungry, but now I am. What are you doing to me, LB?
Do you know the only thing that I did not like, and I tried it two different ways. I tried it grilled, and I tried it fried. Was beaver. Mm-mm. No,
Neither one.
no,
I
no.
wonder if smoked.
No. To me, it was like I don't like alligator. Also,
Gotcha.
it just had a fishy, gamey taste to it. And I've ate squirrel, I've ate rabbit, I've ate a lot of things, but
Yeah, I haven't had beaver though. That's one I haven't had.
I'll pass on it. I wasn't a fan of it. I
could
gave
say
it to John. I
Probably
slid
the best way to do it would be jerky, probably. If you
I
turn the
tried to
jerky-
shove it off over to John, and he wouldn't take it.
Yeah, sounds like
Yeah.
something you could make some good jerky probably out of.
Yes, it could be used like that, but I don't know. I wouldn't expect beaver to taste fishy, but then again, they are in the water. Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
welcome in.
Or it could be just the thought of it got to you, and you're like, this is fishy.
Well, John said he has 3 used tents, several headlamps, lanterns, and a lot more.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I would find a veteran. Go to one of the posts, the UFW post, and see, because there's a lot of veteran groups that could use it, because they go out hiking and stuff, and a lot of them don't have the equipment. Or you could find a kids organization too for underprivileged kids or something who can't afford this stuff. So that's what I said I would do too, is donate it for children, because a lot of kids these days don't do outdoor stuff anymore. What?
I'm hungry now, LB.
I know. Shirley said she's hungry.
Oh. Oh man.
Yeah. Type in woman, guys, to drop your link. Yeah, any veteran group would definitely love it and appreciate it. That, or some, children's organization that can't afford it. That would be awesome. Yeah, REI would just give you money for it, and I haven't been there in years because they're just such an overpriced outdoor store.
So, out of all the places you've ever camped, where is your favorite spot been?
It was in a forest in Western New York that is
Okay.
closed down now, and because it was closed down because there were so many people going in there partying and leaving junk, and just it became a trash thing. Every time I went there, I always left with 2 hefty bags full of trash.
That's sad. That makes me really sad whenever you see that.
Yeah, because respect the forest. It's down there. Really, there's toilet paper everywhere. I found dirty diapers. Yeah, it was. I put on some gloves and I would clean it up and take it and throw it in a dumpster when I got back in town.
Yeah.
But they closed it down because another thing was they didn't have enough forest volunteers to do the cleanup. So I love it there. I like the Allegheny too. It's just during the spring, I stay away from there because that's when Mama comes out the den with her babies, and she's very aggressive.
Yeah, watch out for those bears.
Yes.
They look like they're cute and cuddly, want to give you a hug, but it's not the type of hug you want.
I ran into one time, and I was hiking on the other side of the Allegheny, and it was a serious drop off. I rounded the corner, and there was a black bear. It's like, okay. And you're not allowed to be armed in the Allegheny. You can't be armed. So only thing you can carry with you is bear bells or bear spray.
Or a foghorn, right?
Huh?
Or a horn, foghorn.
Or a horn, right? Yeah. Yes. Thank you for coming in, John. You do have an awesome day too. Yeah, but I kind of just stood there. I thought, okay, I've watched enough of Animal Planet to know you just make yourself look big and you growl. And I did that. And he just looked at me like, okay, fine. He just turned around and well, I don't know if it was a he or she, turned around and walked away. I was like, okay,
Don't mess with LB.
I'm turning around. Well, I did pee my pants too, but but yeah, that was my only encounter with a bear. And the black bears are really not as aggressive. I don't think that I would mess around with a grizzly. No.
Yeah, or brown bear.
Oh, good, Shirley. I'm glad you got it. I am glad you got it. Yep, you got to get a sticker board now. Definitely got to get a sticker board.
Yeah, come on. Sticker board.
Join the crowd. I haven't got any in a while, but you know what? I didn't have any made up, and that was during the time when I was hacked and I couldn't get into any of my accounts. So I finally got some in.
That's good. That's why it's good every now and then to change your passwords.
Oh, it was funny is that one of my friends said, girl, you know, you're posting some really nasty stuff on Facebook. Now, I very seldom get on Facebook. And I went into I said, oh my God, that's not me. That's not me. And I deleted it. So later on that evening, I tried to get into Netflix and it told me your password's invalid. I'm like, okay, yeah, it is. So you hit that recover password and it still wouldn't let me in. I said, that's strange. I went over to my Twitter account. It was my Twitter, my picture, but it wasn't my name. Instagram, not me either. I said, well, something's strange going on. So I called Netflix. I said, I can't get into my account. They're like, oh, looks like it's been hijacked. I said, okay. And you didn't notify me that it was hijacked? Oh, yeah, the IP is from Russia. I'm like, great. You know, so I went into all my financials, all the banks and everything. Nothing was touched because I do have that 2-step verification thing.
Yeah.
And hey, Mark from Little Ridge, welcome in.
Let's go, Mark.
So I had to, and then I went to try to get into my YouTube channel and it blocked me out. So there was 2 months where I wasn't able to access YouTube. So I had Spectrum disabled that email. I created a new one. And let me tell you, it was a bear to try to get into everything and change everything.
That's a lot. So
now I make my Instagram private. I know a lot of people, don't like that, but my Twitter is blocked out from people. And yeah, it was a mess. They took every one of my emails and all my contacts, which was over 1,000. So they got everything. Yeah, so I couldn't order any stickers because it was still under my old email. So, they hijacked iCloud, but Apple actually notified me and disabled it, so they weren't able to get anything from my iCloud. And my bank called me and it said that somebody was trying to make a transaction, and their loss prevention section blocked them too. Yeah, Dan, that's the biggest thing was, oh my God, my bank, my credit cards. So, but I'm like, why me? It's not like I'm rolling in money or something. Yeah, it's woman, not women. I don't take nobody out there with me. It's just one woman. Hey, Arkansas, how are you?
Singular versus plural, right?
Exactly. Yeah, Jeff, it did suck. I mean, I could only get into YouTube on my phone, and that's because it stays logged in. So I couldn't get on it on my laptop. So yeah, and then Netflix, I said, Netflix, you got a horrible security to let something like that go through and not notify your customers. I said, so on that note, cancel me. They're like, well, we can give you such and such for $2.99. I said, no, I don't care if you give it to me for 99 cents. So I got rid of Netflix, Hulu, all of them. I don't deal with any of them no more.
There you go. You got Janine's World.
Janine. Oh, hey, Janine. How are you? I wasn't looking at comments here.
Yeah.
You would type that in, but I don't do content. Oh, yeah. So yeah, everybody drop your link. Just type in woman, just one woman. Welcome in, Janine. Everybody got their coffee?
Coffee,
Where's your coffee at, Byron? There you go.
Not much of this left though.
I
Just
know.
sipping on the last bit of it.
I'm getting kind of low myself here.
That's okay. Try to limit myself to 1 cup.
You got to give it a second when you type in woman. It's kind of like on a delay, I believe. I don't know how to change that, if that even works. Does anybody know that? Why it's on a delay?
I don't. It could be that that's just the way it works. It's a little bit delayed. Hey, Judy May. Good morning. Or
Good morning,
evening.
Judy May. How you doing this morning? Got your coffee?
We got Dawn.
Tara Smith, welcome in.
Hey.
Welcome in. And did I miss anybody? Did I get you, John? Good morning. I think all my UK people are working. It's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock for them.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to get used to all the different time zones when I posted premieres or something.
Mm-hmm.
Janine is still in bed. Girl, get up. Get up. Let's do some walking or running or something.
LB, you're so pushy. Just kidding. You're mostly motivational is what it is. Come on, let's go.
Come on. I've been on somebody's panel. What is it? I can't remember her name, but they said, we need you up on the panel. I was like, I'm in bed. So I got on there in my pajamas.
Hello, are you there?
I was like, you're only going to see up to here, okay? Because I got some pajamas that my mother got me that light up.
There you go.
They were Christmas pajamas. They
Homestead
have
Aquarius says, I have a bottomless coffee cup. It keeps refilling. Man, those are nice.
No, I couldn't do it.
Oh, I can't either.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting rain too, Shirley? Yeah, I think everybody.
Well, we've got that problem, but the other issue is it's been cold. So it started raining again yesterday, and it refroze. So we literally have probably 1 inch or 2 inches of ice. Just drops roads and everything.
I can drive in the snow, no problem. But the ice, I don't care what you drive, four-wheel drive, whatever.
It's nuts out there. I mean, it's reflective. It looks like frozen water on top of the road right now everywhere. So
that's dangerous driving. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, hey, if you're a figure ice skater, go for it. I mean,
I'll be at work soon. Yep. Just ice skate.
Well, you sure can be one slick person if you just run and then stop, just slide right across.
Just go out and take your sled and just go downhill in it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I could drive in the snow, no problem. I actually took my driver's test when I was 16 and about 2 feet of snow.
There you go.
And we didn't have four-wheel drives back then.
Yeah. Some of that you can deal with. It's that moisture, high humidity with the rain, and it freezes. Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, we didn't have four-wheel drives, but we were able back then to put chains on our tires.
There you go. Yeah. Got Silver Scorpion here. Hello,
yes.
Sir.
Welcome in, Silver Scorpion. Judy says, Byron, you realize that ice is literally frozen water, right?
Is it really?
I guess so. Judy May just said so.
Judy May, you mean Homestead Aquarius?
We said, Homestead Aquarius. I'm sorry. Judy May is right above there.
That's right.
See, the eyes are going.
We got to make sure that, credit goes to where it's due. And apparently it's due for Homestead Aquarius. He figured out that ice is literally frozen water.
You were in the VA Dome in Hot Springs, South Dakota? Oh, okay.
That's cool.
You doing okay, Don? Well, I hope everything's okay.
That's a cold place to be, South Dakota.
Yeah, South Dakota. Winter tires and chains. Yes, that was during a time where we had 8 tracks in the car and cigarettes, ashtrays.
I'll go for the 8-track, but you can have the other part.
Yeah, 8 tracks and cassette players. I remember when they would
Oh,
get
yeah.
wind up in there, and you had to take a pencil.
Oh yeah, I remember that. My mom would say, "Oh, it looks like it needs to be rewound." She'd hand it to me.
Get
Or
your
my dad.
pencil.
We'd be driving somewhere, and they would just hand it out to me. Or like, "Hey, fix this."
Hey, Stephen. Good morning. Good morning. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Don. I was praying for you. Definitely. Yeah, the cassette, and then I think the reel to reel came out after that, and it didn't really go very long. The reel to reel. Then they came out with CDs. We're like, ooh, what is this?
Right.
Janine, I was just going to say something about that. My mother, when I came back here about 10 years ago, she said, is there a way that I can get a new Walkman? I said, huh? She says, mine's not working. I says, no, unless I go to eBay and pay $200 for one. No, they don't have those anymore. Judy May, you do not still have an 8-track player. I think I got rid of those years and years ago. But record players, yes.
I
We
have
had
one.
one of those consoles with the TV
Oh
and the record player on top with the
A big
radio.
old cabinet. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like called a media cabinet. You got the TV and the record player, and sometimes you'd have like an 8-track down below too.
Oh yeah, that one we didn't have. Oh, that you were fancy.
No, I didn't have it. I've just seen them.
Yeah, we had that, and then the rabbit ears.
Yeah,
because they didn't have remote controls. It was you get up and adjust those rabbit ears.
I've got a vinyl player. It's a newer one. I was like, I want one, so I went ahead and got one.
Hey, Pedroza, welcome in.
Hey, we also got Rebecca, Touched by Yarn.
Oh, Rebecca, good morning.
Come on, Rebecca. She had a live. Was that last night or night before? I guess it was
night before. Wow, it was huge. It was huge.
It was so awesome.
I know. She deserves it because she's always so great. So giving to everybody. And
yeah, Rebecca, she's okay, I guess. I'm just kidding. We love you, Rebecca.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to wear my hat she made me because she made my Dallas Cowboy colors. So,
ooh, okay,
yeah,
there you go.
All right, Linda, you take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Flipping crazy. Lisa, right? Not Susan. Is it Lisa or Linda?
Just keep pointing at it.
Lisa, Linda,
you'll figure it out eventually.
What time is your auction? Everybody type in Lisa, right? Yeah. Type in your woman and go over to her auction. I picked up a bunch of stuff last week. And she's got some really good stuff on there. Yeah, Mark, rabbit ears and tinfoil, whatever you could get to use for reception. Yeah, those were the days. But those were also the good days. That's when you could play outside, which that's what we did because we didn't have all the things, electronics. You play outside, you never had to worry about anybody snatching you up or, just when the street lights came on, you better been home.
Right.
Yes. So.
Absolutely.
No, I am not a Steelers fan. And yes, I am Steelers fan territory, but Cowboys all the way.
Just shared the auction link there for Flippin' Crazy for today. So if you go right to that, it'll pull you up on the upcoming auction. It's in 3 hours. And you can get notified. Say, notify me. Ring that bell.
Yes, exactly. Yes, and check her out because the auction is awesome. I bought a bunch of stuff. I didn't check and see when I was supposed to get it, though, Lisa. It is Lisa, okay? I know it's Lisa. Look what Homestead Aquarius said. If we start hearing about a yarn shortage, we know that Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, is responsible for
Where's
it.
all this yarn going? Rebecca's got it.
Remember rubber pants? I don't know if I remember rubber pants. All I know is that I used to look like that kid from A Christmas Story when I went to school. I look, I
So
look
many
just
layers
like
of winter clothing.
Oh my! And remember bread bags on your feet? Maybe you don't. We said put bread bags on our feet and then put your socks on, and it kept your feet dry.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we used to do that, and school didn't shut down here. I mean, if it was 3 feet of snow, you went to school.
Yeah.
And I was always which I'm short now, but I was really, really small, and the snow was like up to here on me. But we made it to school.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the fake leather ones. I think that was in my 20s then. Yeah, everyone started running when the street lights start to flicker.
Hey,
Better
look at
be street lights came on, and then when your mother called you because we didn't have cell phones, she'd call you and you could hear it 3 blocks away
Oh yeah.
because she would recite every single syllable of your name.
That's funny. Hey, LB, we have somebody new on your live here. If you look at the bottom there,
Oh,
Pontoon Jody
hey
catfishing.
Jody.
Want to click on that? It
Yeah,
looks like
let me see.
Rustic Outdoors shared out the live.
Oh, okay. Rustic is cool. I've known Rustic probably about a year now.
It's good to
And
see you
I'm
in here, Jody. How you doing?
rubber overshoes with boot buckles. Yep, I remember those, Don. Yeah, I remember those. If anybody wants to come up, I can drop the link. So if you want to join me, let me copy and paste that. Those were the good old days, though. Like Halloween. I don't ever see any kids on Halloween anymore. Let me see.
Yeah, if you want to share your channel link, just type in woman, one word, WOMAN, and it'll share your link.
And there is the StreamYard link if anybody wants to come up and join us. You got to get coffee first. Okay, Don, get your coffee.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I was probably maybe about 16 when that one person started putting razor blades in the apples.
Oh, wow.
And that was you have full size candy bars. Yeah, that's when that was there also during the time where people were poisoning the Tylenol. I don't know if you remember the Tylenol problem. Yeah, there was a
Crazy.
Tylenol. Hey, Rebecca.
Hi, I just got done with breakfast.
Oh,
Breakfast. Ooh. Party.
I was like trying to eat and get done. I wanted to thank both of you for coming to my life.
it was
Yeah, that was
awesome,
fun.
Rebecca.
So much fun. It was just, the thing kept rolling. I was like, oh my goodness. But yes, if there is a yarn shortage, I may be responsible.
You are responsible.
It's been confirmed, guys. It was no longer a theory. It's been confirmed.
It's been confirmed.
Yeah. Byron, flipping crazy. Susan would like to know more about your channel. So you want to tell us more about your channel?
Yeah. So I just like to put out wholesome content. That's basically what I want to do. That's my goal. And just have fun. Hopefully make you guys laugh or just have some kind of adventure, whether it's on the ranch or away from the ranch type of thing. So just trying to have fun with it. I started out with wanting to make content to hold myself accountable with different projects. That's how it first started. I was like, hey, I'll make a couple videos, no big deal. It'll be silly. And just kind of went from there. So hopefully I can make people laugh or encourage people to go out and have some of their own adventures.
LB, I put your sticker on my sticker board that's back there that's not hanging up anymore.
Nice.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
So it's on there now, and I've got to get another sticker board today.
Oh, okay.
As you can see, that thing is pretty full.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Definitely.
It's time for that sticker board to grow a little bit.
Definitely. I'm thinking about that area that's back there on the wall is just having it my sticker board.
Absolutely.
Rebecca, there's a lot of people in here you may not know. So tell everybody about yourself and what you do. So
my channel's about supporting other channels and also blessing them with some kind of thing that I make with yarn. I don't post a lot of videos because I look at the camera and I'm trying to do things, and it intimidates me. So some things are going to change this year with my channel. I'm going to end up going live, like for 2 hours once a week. And I'm going to have someone come up that has already wanted me to make a hat for them. And I'm going to make it on that live for them and then show it to them. I feel a little more comfortable about doing that. So that's what's going to happen.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And you guys, she makes some really awesome hats. And she asked me like the color that I wanted, and they're truly cowboy colors. So they're awesome.
Yeah.
It just hasn't been any snow, Rebecca. So
well, even here in where I live in Missouri, it got cold that I had to wear my hat yesterday when I was walking to get back to where my car was. So I could pick it up after they did some work on it. I have no idea how far it was, but yes, it was cold enough to definitely wear my hat.
Yeah, it's pretty cold everywhere, but I just want snow. I just want snow.
You want some snow?
I want some snow. And I think Dan is the only one that I know of. Not even Al, I don't think, has much snow, but Dan has snow. Yeah. But, that's probably about a 24-hour drive. And I think that's a little bit too far to do some camping.
So for those in the chat, I dropped Rebecca down here, this on panel here. I posted her channel link on there just so you guys could check it out. It's Rebecca Touched by Yarn.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rebecca. And go ahead.
Homestead Aquarius, I'm trying to figure out how do I start those peach seeds you sent me. I was on another live that someone said to cold stratify them so they will pop open. I want to make sure that's okay because I don't want to ruin these peach seeds that I got from him.
I'm sure there's probably some how-tos or instructional videos on YouTube you could check out or search for. How to germinate a peach seed.
Yes, because you got to take that outside part off because the seed's inside.
Right.
Yes, and Little Ridge Farm always calls me the sunshine of YouTube.
Yay!
Yes, you are. Bare Bones. Oh, is Bare Bones in here, Amanda?
No, Bare Bones was the one I was talking to them in the chat, trying to figure out how to get these peach seeds started.
I didn't see Bare Bones. I missed her.
Hey, Dawn. Welcome on. Welcome on. If you guys want to see what your weather is, just type in weather and your zip code or your city and state if you're trying to not tell anybody where you're at. So right
Good
now,
morning, America. How y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing great, Don. How about you?
I'm doing real well.
You got any snow where you're at?
Pardon?
You got any snow where you're at?
A lot more than I want.
Oh.
We've averaged more snow this year than that stayed on the ground since 1940s.
Wow.
Morning, anything. Yeah, it's warming up now. It's only 4 below now.
Big question is, are you out there making snow angels? I mean, come on, you've got the snow.
It doesn't work. You lay down as hard as a rock.
Yep.
Ooh.
Then the hardest part's getting back up.
No, that's too cold. If it's snow as hard as rock. Well, I usually have what they call a poke, but it's a sled, and I have a harness I put around me, and I tie a thing on the back of me, and I pull it in like a sled dog. It makes it so much easier when you're carrying so much gear because, you guys know I have a bad back, and the older I get, the worse my back is getting. So I can't be hiking up them mountains and the ridges and everything with the backpack on that weighs 100 pounds. So
I got my dog. I got my dog here. I'm like, come on, back up. And he's like, no.
Oh, what kind of dog is it?
We think, we don't know for sure. We do know he's a lab, but I think he's lab, and it's a Italian Mastiff called Cane Corso. I've looked at some pictures online. He's really long and tall, but maybe one of these days I'll get the DNA test to find out what Denver is. Blue, we know what his parents are. His mother was an English Mastiff, and his dad was a Black Lab.
Okay.
So he's short, but he's broad. He's really broad for being a lab, and you can see that Mastiff in his head. And respectively, my dogs weigh 105 and 103, so they're big dogs.
Oh, they're big dogs.
They're big, yes.
Rebecca, did you see Homestead Aquarius? He made a comment for you.
Yes,
Said
I'm
you
put it right up.
You can put the peach seed in there in the fridge for
Do
about
I
a
need
month.
to put a wet paper towel in there with them?
So that's for the germinating process. You can,
Oh, okay.
You just
Okay.
make sure that the paper towel is damp, because
Okay.
you want to make sure it's wet. Because otherwise, if that moisture gets away, then it'll dry out and it'll die. So
That'll be great.
Mark says he needs a DNS to see what he is.
yeah,
Anybody ever did that 23andMe
Yes.
testing thing? You did?
I did.
Did it turn out pretty accurate?
I don't know, because on my father's side of the family, we definitely knew his mother was full Swedish. We knew that. And his father, we weren't really sure. It basically said that I was English, Irish, Swedish, French, German. The ones that surprised me was that Italian, Eastern European was in there also. And I'm like, okay, fine. Some people say that the Ancestry DNA breaks it up more than what 23andMe does. So I'm thinking very seriously of doing the one with Ancestry also to see what they say. But mostly English, Irish descent.
Well, that's pretty cool. I've been wanting to do it. I'm adopted, so
Okay.
I have no family history. So I like to know, because I've had cancer twice, and I want to know, is it, it's got to be a hereditary thing, of course. But yeah, I've been wanting to do it to see what I really am too. But it doesn't really matter what the outcome would be. My parents are my parents. They raised me, and they are mom and dad, and they will always be mom and dad. So, I just like to, look, same thing as you, just see like what I am.
Yes. Of course, I wasn't adopted, but it's really interesting because my other siblings did it, and my sister showed that she had Chinese, and I'm like, what? We're still siblings, that definitely it is, we're all family. My mom definitely did have all of us. And, seeing that she has Chinese in hers, and I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
It's weird how that happens. And someone explained to me that each egg and each sperm has their own DNA. So there's, except for twins, what your siblings are isn't what you're going to be.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't. I didn't know that. And that was one thing I found out from 23andMe, and I was like, oh, okay.
That's interesting. I wonder if I got a little Chinese.
You could.
I don't know what I am, but you know what? It really doesn't matter at my age, but it's just curious because, having cancer, but a lot of people that my doctors tell me contribute is cancer from 9/11, because I was there 9/11. And it was like during the time that I developed it, was a time there was a rash of people who were at 9/11 that were getting cancer. So, we kind of contributed to that being down there, because we actually had to work. We had to do restoration for a year. So for a year, I was breathing in all that stuff. So, yeah. It wasn't exciting.
That was very, seeing that on TV was devastating, but to see it with your own eyes had to be horrific.
Yeah, it was. You know what though? God was looking out for me that day because I missed. I lived in Jersey, so we used to do the park and ride, and I missed my first bus. So my first bus would have had me right at the front door, and I missed my bus, and I got the next bus, and got down there, and the first plane had already hit, and I'm like, okay, I had employees that worked in there too, and so we looked up, and right around the Staten Island ferry, the other plane was coming around. I thought that plane is way too low, and then it hit. So yeah. The worst part of it, I think it was, and I can't watch it anymore on TV, was watching people jump, because you never saw the end part of when they landed, and that was the worst thing to ever see, but you kind of think, what would you do? Would you stay in a burning building, or, because I'm sure nobody ever felt it when they dropped down, but when the buildings started to collapse, most of us just ran and dropped everything we had, including my briefcase, my car keys, everything, to try to get into another building real quick. And we ended up in a McDonald's. I'll never forget that. And it went from day to night right by us. So yeah, it's I don't watch it on TV anymore. Yeah, I just don't,
I don't either. We just need to remember what happened.
Yeah, just honor those who passed away, and that's about it. But needless to say, after a year of restoration, we end up all losing our jobs, because there was no more jobs anymore. So it was hard after that, because trying to find another job, all the income. I mean, we had customers in there that were like $1 million accounts, and Cantor Fitzgerald was where the direct hit was, and they were one of our largest customers there was. But my pets identify as humans. Oh, that's funny, Brown Racing. Yeah, we should claim them. We should. So back to a happier note.
Yes, for sure.
I do have a guardian angel, though. Yeah, I do have a guardian angel. I'll
for sure.
If you didn't know God then, you definitely know God now. Definitely.
For the people that don't know, that's my brother Ronald back there.
Hi, Ronald.
Hi, Ronald.
Hi.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm
Hi.
a star. I know it.
I got a new sticker. And
Okay.
The abbreviation for his name is BTOD.
DTOD.
And it's orange. His
DTOD.
sticker is big.
Big, tiny outdoors.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Yeah, Rick was in here. He left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's another new sticker I put on my board last
Yeah.
night. And
Right on.
Yeah.
When I met Big Tiny in the rendezvous, he didn't have any stickers. He better give me one now.
Yeah, it was big.
in fact, he did a change on the outside border, was a dark brown,
Mhm.
and now it's kind of a tan or a light gold, and it's definitely it's nice.
Oh, do you have it on you, or
I have it back there. Let me get
you have it on your board? Yeah.
Get my board. Ronald, do you want to grab that board back there?
Oh,
It's kind of back a little further than I thought. I was looking at it and I thought it was closed. But yeah, I was going to do a mail call, and I went ahead and put it on, and I was just going to pull it up and show it to people.
That's awesome.
So I went ahead and I've got both on there.
LB, I'm gonna have to hop out of here, but this was fun being up here. Thank you so much.
Oh,
for
thank
having
you so
me.
much for wanting to come up.
It's good
This
seeing
is
you guys,
really
Dawn, Rebecca. You guys have
Yeah.
a wonderful
It's
day.
great seeing you.
All right,
Thank you.
Byron, you have a good one.
Thank you so much.
This is the new one, and that's the old one over here. That one's-
Okay,
that one's the old one.
I see it. Yes.
The new one.
Wow, you got a loaded up board.
Yes, I do.
You got 2 little spots left over right now, right where
know,
your
right
hand is.
There. No, it's like, oh my goodness. It's,
Yes.
It's definitely getting filled up. So I'll go. I might find something that's bigger that'll fit that area. Figure out how I'm gonna incorporate this one. Oh, Denver is whining, and I know what
Yes.
it is. It's time for me to go walk the dogs
You gotta walk the dogs. Yeah.
with my brother. See, that's his bark saying, "Let's go now, Mom."
You gotta go TT. Yep. He's ready. All right, Rebecca got we don't want the dog TTing in the house.
No, definitely not. That with a big dog.
Yes.
You guys have a great day, and I'm
Thank
gonna
you
go
for
walk.
coming up, Rebecca, and talking about your channel. So you're awesome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you have a good day.
I will. Bye.
Bye, Becca. And then there were just 2.
It's just 2, you and me. You and me. Anybody else want to come up? I think I got it pinned up there. We got room. I got the paid StreamYard now, so I don't run out of room. We love hard, we play hard, and we sting. Oh, Scorpios.
Yep.
I'm a Gemini, so I'm not quite sure what I do. Hey, Nancy, welcome in. Welcome in. Donna, you're gonna have to hold down the fort for a minute, okay? Give me a 1 second.
Oh, no.
Yes, it's you, Don. You entertain the masses.
All right. We'll try to hold down the fort. Well, just catching up with everybody, so I'm enjoying reading chat, see how everybody's doing, and seeing some people I haven't seen for a while, but I'm getting back in the swing of things. Yeah, Eddie Finn, I come up and they all leave. I don't know what that's all about, but my pup is snoozing, so I thought it'd be a good time to do it. She's pretty demanding. That's all right, Toxic. I did 20 years in the Navy, and I don't know how to swim. Stone Wolf, good morning. So what is this auction? I kind of missed that. I was getting the pup settled down to take a nap. And I missed who it was and when it was.
All right, I just had to answer a phone call real quick. Hey, Tony, welcome in. You know what, Judy? Me, I can't swim either. Believe it or not. I live by the water and I can't swim. I can a little bit, but not much.
I always tell my grandkids when they go out in the boat with me that they have to learn how to swim first, because I can't jump in after them, and last thing I want is them to jump in after me.
I could swim very, I mean, if my life depended on it, but that's about it. Hey, Alvin, welcome in.
Good morning, Alvin. Yeah,
Alvin, I thought you were going to win that drone last night.
I can swim enough to take care of myself, but I tell them that so that if something happens, I don't have to worry about them.
Yeah. Make sure you connect with Flipping Crazy, who is Lisa, and she is having a auction sale today. I have been there, and I got a few things there, and it's pretty awesome. So you guys go by Flipping Crazy and check her out at 3 o'clock. If any guys never been there, check her out. And it's very reasonable prices, and it's a lot of good stuff in there.
I've been there. It's been a long time though.
Oh yeah, Nora sent me there, and of course, I'm just bidding away. Like, okay, wait a minute, I just wanted to see the channel. Next thing you know, it's like I became a member and started bidding, and yeah, it was pretty fun. But it's really cool stuff. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Definitely,
Hey,
I am definitely going to be there. What'd you say, Don? I'm sorry.
I told Alvin come up and join us.
Yeah, Alvin, come on up. Alvin, I don't think I've ever seen your face. Have you? Alvin is a ninja.
That's why I was picking on him.
Wait till I do my 1K giveaway, Alvin. I know there was a couple people in there that probably had just subscribed to JJ, and I think one guy won something, but he said, "Oh, I really don't want that." I'm like, "That's not how it works. Don't put your name in if you don't want it." Hey, Nora, what are you doing? Sneaking again? Yes, it is fun. It is fun. Definitely go check it out. He's a lucky ninja. Oh, you gotta love Alvin. He always supports everybody though. Face, red, heart. What am I? Oh, okay. It doesn't show emojis in StreamYard. Aunt Judy May. Yeah, Alvin is fun though. I like Alvin. So I haven't decided everything for my 1K giveaway, but I'm actually including a drone also. And the reason why is that the drone that I had crashed, and it wasn't the drone's fault. It was me. And it broke 2 propellers. So I reached out to the company and I said, I need 2 propellers. Well, they sent me a whole entire drone. So I have 2 drones. One I don't use. So it's brand new, and it's pretty awesome. But I crashed the thing in the woods. I mean, it hit 2 trees. Bam, bam. It just fell from the sky. And it just broke 2 propellers. And, I told them I'll pay for the propellers. But the company was so good that they, sent me a whole new, blame it on me. Shirley, that was my fault. And I admitted it to them, it wasn't a defective drone, but they sent me a whole new drone. I was like, okay, I got 2 drones. I'll save this one.
You're luckier than I am. I never get something like that happen to me. They usually charge me twice as much for the props for being dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't try to get over companies. If they send me something defective, and Amazon is really good about, returning stuff. Yeah, they are. Holy Stone, that was one of the ones that JJ had last night on his live. I could not figure out how to operate that thing. I should keep the extra drone. The only thing about the drone is that I'm out in the woods. Sometimes I have no reception. And this is supposed to be connected to a Wi-Fi. Well, there is no Wi-Fi in the forest. I mean, sometimes there's barely any cell service. No, Alvin, I'm actually gonna give that one away. So I figured I may possibly be monetized by maybe late summer. Hopefully. That's why I'm going to do this Thursday, coffee chat every Thursday, and I'm going to try to squeeze in another one. Welcome back, Gallivanting. Yeah, Toxic Boston. I used to like shop at REI and Sportsman Warehouse, Field and Stream and Dick's and all them. But yeah, Amazon is much is better to get. It's not sometimes things are not as cheaper, but at least you got great service in case it breaks down like that one. I think I've only had 3 bad experiences, and all 3 companies, stood by their, stuff. Nora don't even have anything behind her wall, Judy May. she had my one sticker behind her, and that was her decoration. If anybody wants to get Nora something, get her a picture for the back of her wall. So, so she has something back there. Yes, it's nearly 5 here. Yeah, tomorrow is usually everybody in UK's premieres back to back. It's pretty cool. Awesome, Judy May. Wade, I heard you mention in chat that you're starting a new channel. What's it going to be about? Nora, I'll tell you, this chair I'm sitting in and this desk, I found them on the side of the road. Somebody was throwing them out. So I put some screws in this one, a little piece of metal, the hinge, and the chair has a little hole in it. I'm like, really? Okay. So, okay. Sounds good, Wade. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I found it out there. I mean, it's amazing sometimes some people throw away some stuff and why? I have no idea.
I hate throwing away stuff. Some of it's pretty good, but it seems like it's getting harder all the time to give things away. It seems like all these younger kids want new. They don't want used or something that's a year old because it's not the new thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people just like to keep up with the Jones. Me, my stuff lasts forever, and when it goes, it goes.
I had some Bose headphones or earbuds that I couldn't keep them in my ears, so I was going to give them to one of my grandkids, and none of them wanted them.
Yeah, they want that newfangled stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
the only thing I really spent money on was a big screen TV, and that's because of my football. I got to watch my football on a big screen TV.
Boy.
Okay.
When I was younger, it was a 12-inch black and white TV.
Yeah, I remember the little.
I guess where the ball and people were going.
Yeah, I remember the little TVs. Yep, 12-inch.
Boy, look at that mess behind me. I'd be glad when it warms up and I can open the door and get some of that stuff straightened out. I just keep piling it higher. But it's coming. It'll happen someday. It'll be nice when I can open it up and let the pup run out in and out.
I knocked myself off.
Oh, you just knocked your mic off, I think.
Yeah, I actually accidentally my mouse hit the back button and knocked me out of the stream. Now, Judy May, I'm going to get her this little backdrop, and she's just going to buy the poles to put it on there. And that's all I use. I don't use a green screen. I just use a backdrop. She's frugal.
Yeah, I thought about putting a green screen behind me, but that is kind of unique. I'm the only one that has a messy garage behind me.
I'm in the basement. That's why I'm hiding it with this. All the storage. because the garage is too cold for me. You have heat in your garage, Don?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's otherwise everything would freeze, and
Mm-hmm.
so it's heated. It's about the same temperature as in the house.
Oh, that's good. No, my garage is not. No, it's not heated, and it's hot in the summer and cold in the winter.
Mine will
Yes,
warm
Nora.
up a little bit in the summer, but I got a portable air conditioner I put in here, and it keeps it good and cool in the summer.
Oh, that's cool.
When I get
Maybe you
that,
could put, they sell one of those screens that you could put on your garage door so
Yeah.
that let the fresh air in, but the bugs don't come in.
yeah, I looked at one of those. I want to replace my garage door and put one with windows in it. Get a little more light in here.
Yeah, you could do that too. I got one of those screen things for the door for the garage,
Mhm.
but I don't like people to see what I have in there because all my camping gear, all my tools, all my electronics is in there. I actually have a camera inside too. I have a camera above the garage and a camera in the garage.
Yeah, we're in a little cul-de-sac, and there's only 3 units in here, double homes,
Hmm.
and so we're kind of garage doors off the street. So I don't worry about it all that much, but I thought about going with the tinted windows where I can see out and it'll let light in, but
Hmm.
can't necessarily see them.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not in a bad neighborhood, but I mean, crime is just getting rampant everywhere. Hey, Mona, welcome in. If you guys want to see your weather, just type weather in your zip code. I'm getting a feedback, I think, from you, Don. Make sure you mute the YouTube side.
I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, YouTube's
Oh,
on a different page.
is it me on my phone?
Oh, it
No.
may be the heater's running right now.
Oh, okay.
Did that do it?
Let's see. Testing one. Yep, that's it. That's it. I'm echoing. Oh, okay. Well, I got my phone on, but it's on mute. The YouTube side, I believe, is on mute. Yep. Here we go. Hey, Mona, where's your coffee at? AR Guns, welcome in. Good morning. It's almost afternoon. If anybody like to come up, I think I dropped the StreamYard link up there on top. Pin.
Morning, AR. Mona, Toxic.
T in Ohio. Sound like we're at a baseball game. All right, Norma. You're not allowed up here no more. Well, hopefully we get some snow next week, but from the forecast, I doubt it. But we have been known to get snow in April. So April may be the month. Regardless, I'm going out next week. If I have to camp in the mud again, I'm going to camp in the mud.
I have a
So-
video up on my page that shows what snow in April is like here. I did it last year in April. I recorded the snow we had. So no snow for me is good.
I like the snow. I like to drive in it. I like to camp in it. I don't like the ice. I think the ice is just so dangerous to drive on. I don't care if you have. I see people go flying by me, and next thing you know, you go further down, and there's off into a ditch somewhere. So I don't like driving on ice. some of these people think, okay, I got a 4-wheel drive. I'm like, 4-wheel drive doesn't work on the ice. You know, I don't care what you're driving.
Yeah, I took my kids and my grandkids all out at various times, and within an hour, I made them good winter drivers. I'd take them out on the lake, and I'd tell them they have to keep the gas to the floor, take it out of 4-wheel drive, and then learn to control it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd tell them, "Whoop, stoplight," or "Quick, turn left," and after about an hour, they all were getting pretty much the hang of it and kind of having fun. But they lost that fear of sliding and stuff. And I find if you're relaxed and don't fear it a lot, it makes it a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, if you're starting to get in the skid, most people then, you know, let's drive that way, and you actually slowly go the opposite way and get out of the skids. You know, I was behind somebody when we had a bad snowstorm, and I'm like, why is this person going 20 miles an hour? And then they start dropping down to 15, and I'm behind them. As I got closer, I looked at the license plate. It said Florida. I said, that's the reason why. They have no idea how to drive in that. Well, thanks, Sheena. What'd you watch? Like my playlist? Yeah, poor person was in Florida thinking just pull over and, you know, wait it out until the snow plows come. They're usually pretty good about plowing, you know, your major roads. But sometimes they're not. Repaxton safe. Type woman in, guys, to drop your link. Make sure everybody connects with each other. Some good channels up in here. Good people. I will be having it go till noon. So every Thursday from 12 to noon. Not in Boston. Yeah, when I lived in Jersey, you got an inch of snow and everybody was like, oh my gosh, let me go get some milk and bread and, you know, and eggs. They would just shut down. You know, that's an inch of snow. Well, we don't shut down here. I mean, major snowstorm. There was a time, though, in 1978 where we had the huge snowstorm that shut down the city. And I mean, you abandoned your cars and everything. It was really bad. And I think that was the only time we really shut down. Now, they will close the schools if it gets below, I think, 0.
Yeah, 78, we had a real bad winter here, too. Record.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Cold. And it was 34 below the other day. But I think we're looking at maybe Saturday being above freezing. And then the next day it'll be down to high will be about 3 degrees. So,
oh, you got it colder than us. Wow.
So we'll have 45-degree temperature change from one day to the next.
Yeah, it's 41 Saturday. Tomorrow is supposed to be 12. So 41, we have t-shirts and shorts and sandals on, flip-flops. And then Sunday we'll be back into winter boots, parkas. Monday we'll be in rain gear. Well, Wade, you're in Arizona. If power went out here, all we have to do is take our food and put it out on the porch. It'll be fine. So you stick your garbage can on top of it or something. I mean, make sure it's all bagged up in a bag. I'm actually going out to a farm next week. This lady's selling eggs for $3 for a dozen. So I'm going to see if I can get a few dozen there. Yeah, you know I would say that. Yeah. I don't think you need the sign in front of weather. Oh, Mona, it should just type in. Nora!
Hey! I heard you talking about Florida people.
Who was talking about Florida people?
I will allow it because I'm not a Florida native.
Oh yeah, Philly girl.
Yes, I'm not offended.
No, we love you, Nora. We love
Thank you.
Nora.
I'm on lunch break. I'm on lunch. I thought I'd come on. I'm on lunch. How's everybody doing? My name is Nora, aka the Stock Explorer. I think everybody knows who I am, though.
Everybody knows Nora. Nora is the bomb.
Hello, guest. It's hard for me to see the screen now. I can't see you too good. You're very tiny.
Oh, I
You're
really wish
tiny.
I was like,
Everybody's tiny. Because you're on my phone, but good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming to LB's Coffee Chat.
coffee chat.
I'll be back at it next week, guys. Back during my usual 9:30 time slot.
Just not on Thursday. She won't be.
No, no.
I
I
paid
just
her-
do Monday. Yeah.
I paid her off.
Oh, yeah. She paid me big bucks and, begged and pleaded. And I was like, okay.
I'm gonna try to do an evening one sometime. Because everybody knows I usually work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I haven't been working Fridays because they've been cutting hours for us. And because
Well,
business hasn't been doing that good.
wow. Really? Interesting.
Yeah, it's and I
That
work at a major.
that might be a stock tip, guys. I can't say where you work, so I won't go there.
It's not a secret,
It's
but
a big box
yeah,
store.
I work in a pretty big store that sells a lot. Not Walmart either.
No.
Yeah, I mean we're all doing okay on sales, but we'll bounce back in March. Of course, the spring and everybody starting to plant and everything else.
Yeah.
Right now, we lost a lot of money on snow blowers. I mean, because we didn't sell a lot of snow blowers.
Wow.
In the beginning, hey Chris,
Yep.
welcome in. In the beginning, we did, and I got a new one this year. And what do you know? I've used it one time.
And you lost your keys in the snow.
I found everything. Did I tell you?
No, you didn't tell me.
I lost my keys when we had that big snowstorm. I dropped them on the ground, and my snowblower caught them because I didn't know what that was, and I heard boom on the side of the house. I'm like, what the hell was that? I'm figuring I'm trying to get in the garage. I'm like, where are my keys? I'm thinking, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hey Shirley, welcome in. Hey Rita, how are you? So I'm like digging, and I can't find my keys anywhere. Well, I ended up finding my key ring. My house key was like bent in half, but the key to get into my car, my key to the garage, everything was like, where is it? And I was digging out there like a homeless person for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'm out there in the middle of the night with a lantern, flashlight.
Not nobody finding my house keys. Not in front of my house anyway.
But after about 3 weeks, and I called my car dealership. I was like, how much for another key? Because this is one of those push buttons. He said $500. I said, oh, no. I'll just jump start it. I'll push it. So,
right? I'll ride my bicycle.
I used my spare one. But then about 2 weeks later, I happened to glance over. I'm like, what's that against the side of the house? It was my key. I was like, yes. So I found everything. Uh-oh. Nora disappeared.
Oh.
LB, I'm going to drop down. Pup's starting to wake up, so she's going to want to go outside for a walk. So
okay. Thank you, Dawn. I
appreciate you letting me come up, and you have a great day, and I'll be around.
I'm glad that you're doing better. Yes. Okay. And yeah, keep in touch with me, okay?
Okie dokie.
All right, Dawn. Later.
Bye.
See ya.
Nora, what happened?
I kicked myself off. touching
Okay.
too much on the screen. I was reading the chat and I went to go back to where I can see you guys, and it kicked me off. I do that when I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
No, I won't touch anything now. It's like, don't touch nothing. If you
I
hit the back button, it thinks you want to get out of StreamYard for some reason. Like, no, I just want to go back to the camera view. I'm probably hitting the wrong thing.
I usually am on my phone 90% of the time. And I hardly ever get on my laptop. And then I get
Yeah,
on there. It's like, okay, because on your phone doesn't show, like if you make a comment on somebody's video and they comment you back, sometimes I don't see that. And
yeah.
it doesn't show you that when you are on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just burp? What was
Can you
that?
hear me, LB?
Who that? Who did you
Is
let
that
come up?
It's
That's
me,
Shirley.
I don't know how to turn on my camera.
I was
Oh,
gonna say,
okay.
Shirley looked like a car symbol up there.
Yeah, that's the OBS symbol.
Oh, she got OBS. I don't know how to run that
She
thing.
must have it on her computer.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll show that swirly pattern thing.
Oh,
Whatever.
okay.
it is.
I I was trying to get up there. I'm like, help, LB! I can't pull up my
Help,
camera.
help.
All right, Chris. Don't get caught by your boss. Yeah, I don't know anything about OBS, so I really can't help you. But you're okay. Just we know you're there. What you
It's
eating, Nora?
It's the mukbang show with Nora.
What are you eating?
McDonald's hamburger.
Oh, that's
LB,
nutritious.
hold on, my
It's just a regular hamburger.
Oh, you don't got no cheese on there?
I don't like their cheese. It doesn't taste like real cheese to me.
Now, why does it say on her side, down on the bottom of the basement, devices not connected? She's not connected? They need to connect their mic cam before you can add them to the
Come
stream.
back up. Yeah. She has to select what webcam and what mic she's using
Oh, okay.
because the default one might not be connected. No.
Touch-tone phones. My mother had a fit when they stopped the rotary dials.
Oh, you have to wait for snow to melt.
Yeah, I actually did wait for the snow to melt, and I ended up finding one key at a time, and only one key was damaged, and that was my house key. But yeah, that was like, oh my gosh, I got to deal with just this one. And my car set up that when you get out your car, it'll beep at you. And, yeah, Shade Tree's like in and out.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Michelle, welcome in.
Hey, Michelle.
I think Shirley, she's still down in the basement, but it won't let me do anything.
No,
need to
come on
connect
up,
her.
Michelle. Michelle's lurking and working, I bet.
Yep, she said she's in the background at work. Bullets and Barbecue, welcome and good morning. It's almost afternoon.
Bullets and Barbecue. That's a cool channel name.
Yeah, check them out. You guys type in woman and drop your link for you. Everybody connect to each other.
Can somebody drop my link, please, and thank you.
I think Sheena did earlier.
Thank you, Sheena.
Sheena did earlier. She dropped her link. Yeah, if you don't know Nora the Explorer, you better get over there.
That's why you're a rock star, Sheena.
Sheena, you have become a really huge channel. I love it. Unfortunately,
she checks all the boxes. She does everything and more, and she deserves it. Big shout out.
If you want to become a really great channel, you want a lot of support, definitely check out Sheena. She's awesome. She's always been there for everybody. I don't know how you do. You kind of like Pete, man. Pete's like everywhere. You know what? I haven't seen Pete today. Uh-oh. No Pete.
Wait, what day is it? Nah, it's not his.
It's Thursday.
It's not his scratch off day.
No, it's Tuesdays.
He's somewhere. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, because
Thank you,
you
12
always see
Jones.
you always see him. We are having a great day, but it's a cold day. I know. I usually Pete's around, but you know what though? I cut him a break. Maybe he's got something to do.
Honestly, if he added another day, I think he would do fantastic. And I'd love to support him on another stream during the week.
Oh, Pete?
So, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's I'm dropping that unboxing video today with unboxing tuber chats and lazy days.
I'm kind of feeling honored that Tuber Chat let me interview him because it doesn't sound like he's really feeling any interviews anytime soon. So that might be the last interview he does for a while. So yeah, I'm feeling lucky I got that in there.
Hey Gallivanti, yeah, definitely. You have to go again. That's all right. That's fine. Got to feed the grandchildren. And I'm so glad you came. And I think it's Julie, right? I'm still learning everybody's names because I was calling flipping crazy Susan.
flipping Susan.
She corrected me. She said, "No, it's Lisa." See, Julie, I was calling Paul, Alan, and Ellen Paul. I get the names.
Good old Georgia Susie.
No, so Susan, you know what? I got
Wait.
something from her channel, but I never heard back from her. I sent her all the info. I'm gonna have to reach out to her. Yes,
LP,
Julie. Okay,
you need some merch. You should get you a merch store popping.
Well, I got me a buy me a coffee, and Shirley was my first member of my buy me a coffee.
Is that who bought you like 5 coffees? I went to look at it, and somebody bought you 5 coffees. They didn't buy you one; they bought you 5 coffees.
I got 5 coffees.
You go, girl.
That's right.
I
Buy me a coffee.
I got 5 coffees yet. I think I got like maybe 3 or 4. So you go, girl.
I just put it up there just to see what happened. And I'm like, so I got this email. Oh, you have a coffee? What?
Yeah, really? it tastes good.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the first buy me a coffee I got, I didn't even know who the person was. It was different styles. I didn't even know him at that time. And he was like, "You're cool peeps," or something he wrote in there. And I was like, wow. I was really like, wow. And I started asking around, do you know this guy? Do you know this guy? Now I know who he is. But at the time, he just, it's a nice little random pay it forward thing,
Mm-hmm.
It makes somebody's day. I felt special. I was like, wow, okay.
That's cool. I just put it up there. It's like, okay, everybody's got this buy me a coffee. Let me get a buy me a coffee here. So yeah, I'll eventually get some merch. I mean, I'm going to have my 1K celebration probably this summer. Because
hopefully it's sooner than that, LB. Hopefully you get this. You got a lot of people that watch the replay on your coffee chat too.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. But it was funny though. Last night while I was on JJ Drones, I was like on iMovie. I was like, you know what? Everybody's talking about these shorts. Let me make a short. And I made this crappy short. I wake up this morning. It's got 1,100 views.
I looked at it. It was like edited and everything. I'm like, why is she calling this crappy?
Because it was, shorts got to be filmed vertical, and this was like not vertical. Yeah. So it was like a little off on everything, but like 1,200 views? Really? Oh, that's okay, Shirley. No problem.
I gotta connect with you. Just doing our best. A couple channels I have to make sure I'm connected to.
She's awesome.
Galante, you're new too. I think they just left. So.
Yeah, you check out everybody because these are cool people.
Yeah.
If you like a lot of outdoor, just like drone shots and history, I mean, Pinned on Places, Open Minded, Miss Kayak, all of them have really awesome channels.
Before I go down. Yeah, I forget about the shorts sometimes. I remember every time I see something cool, like, oh, that's cool. Let me instead of just taking a video, I'll just make it into a short. I'll be like, look at this.
Yeah.
Some of
I
them,
just
I
hit
mean,
the
they
right
do
time.
well. In my opinion, they do well. But in YouTube's opinion, even if you get like 1,500 views for a short, that's really nothing. But it's better than the short flopping. I mean, you can get less than 100 views, and then it's definitely like a womp womp. But if I get 1,500 views, I'm like, wow, look at all these people that looked at my short. But I think to get it monetized, you need like, what is it, like a 500,000 people to watch it or something like that.
I think it's
So
5 million.
yeah,
Five
it's
million
crazy
views.
numbers. So I mean, what'll that short look like next year? I don't know. I don't know if it'll go through waves where it might get a bunch of views and then go to sleep and then get a bunch of views. I don't know what the algorithm's doing with these shorts. So I just leave it there and see what happens to it. You never know. You know.
Yeah, well, I must have just hit the right algorithm day because I've
I
only
took
one
it.
short a year ago hit
Yeah.
3,000 views.
You can get subs from it. The problem is, though, people that like short content don't always like long form content. So
Mm-hmm.
are they going to come back and, for example, listen to your live stream? That's hard to say. So although I do them, I primarily stick to live streaming, but I do still do them because I mean you got to work the algorithm. You got to kind of do what YouTube wants you to do in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Well, I guess posting a short late at night, well, it worked out for me.
yeah, they want to take the shine away from the talkie the ticky and the talkie. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where all this came from.
I got 2 subs off of it, but are they going to watch the other? I have no idea.
Right,
Because in the
right.
description, I put down for full video, click on this link. So
Mhm.
maybe they'll click on it because it looked like there was 10 hits on that video during the same time. So,
Shorts are like advertising and okay, loss leaders.
what's that mean? Lost
I'm not
leaders.
sure what loss leaders is, but it is advertise. It does get attention and may draw someone to your channel that you would not have normally got. Like it's kind of like fishing. You cast that line out there, you get a new fish. Now the one you reel in might not be what you're fishing for, but you caught a fish. I don't know.
Hey,
Are they?
Herman, welcome in. What kind of sub do you get for ham and cheese? Somebody likes ham and cheese.
I mean a hamburger. Anyway, LB, I gotta call my insurance company before my lunch break is up, so I'm gonna head out.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me
I got
on.
cream here soon. I got to do some errands for Mom, and she said I told her I was going to be here from 10 to 12. So next week, guys, 10 o'clock coffee. I'm doing good, Herman. Doing real good.
I'll see y'all.
All right, see you. You going to do something this evening? Oh, she gone. So I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with me. So we will meet up again next Thursday at 10 o'clock. You can take a loss on something, but you gain something. This is a retail store. Yeah. Like a penny item at Publix. Actually, you're not supposed to sell penny items. I know I went to Kohl's and I found some shirts and she rang it up. She said, "Oh, this is a penny." And she kept putting them off to the side. I'm like, "Well, it's a penny." She said, "We can't sell penny items." Oh, fine. Here, take it back. Hey, Kelly King. So I got to run, guys. I'm gonna shut it down, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me, and I'll see everybody next week, same time, same bat place. Don't forget your coffee. Everybody want to say their goodbyes? Goodbye. Goodbye. All right. Take care, everybody.